Welcome, you guys. Welcome. Another wonderful Tuesday is upon us. Is there what are you guys saying there? Someone's saying there's a signature CIB auction coming. Is that true? Do we have a CIB showcase auction coming up? Is that a true story? I thought that auction no longer was taking place. Or like, we didn't have one for this year. Am I mistaken? Is there a CIB showcase?
$120, $140.
Oh, you're just pointing out the number of CIBs tonight.
$170.
I see. Yeah, there were a lot of CIBs, I think, last week as well, Jeff Mack. A lot of, very decent NES CIBs last week. Or even just CIB sealed, I think, was last week. Or NES sealed in general. It's been, there's been some really nice stuff in the weeklies here. A lot of NES again tonight, actually, believe it or not. Uncirculated black controller right there is pretty damn cool. Neat stuff in the weekly here, and there's still some insane Sega CD and Sega Saturn stuff coming up. 10 grades, 9.9 grades. Less popular titles, obviously, now. These are the ones that have gone to the weeklies, but, there's still a lot of 10s, a lot of 9.8s. Minnesota Fats here is sitting at $1,000 freaking dollars. Still a lot of Sega stuff. Still a lot of Sega stuff later in the auction if that is your jam. Starting off with Activision Freeway 9.0A here, pushed its way to $475. Seems like almost every Activision game goes strong, so I'm not surprised at this point to see. Not surprised to see. What we got here. Brand new flavor of protein. I bought it because it was stupid, because I like buying stupid flavors. I drink protein every fucking day, might as well swap it up. But the flavor is fruity cereal. So it tastes like, I know we're all adults in the chat here. It tastes like Fruit Loops when you leave them in your milk and then you drink the milk after Fruit Loops. That's what this tastes like. It's honestly not bad. It's not bad. A very freaking odd flavor, but it's not bad.
$120, $130.
Anyone else hearing that WAD is absolutely slammed with people submitting before the rebrand? Really?
$40.
I haven't heard that, Karts. I know some people are absolutely getting stuff in before the rebrand. People who want WADA games? Absolutely. I'm pretty sure it's called Fruit Loops, isn't it? Like F-R-O-O-T? Isn't that how you spell it?
Fair warning.
Yeah, Fruit Loops is F-R-O-O-T. Is that a Mandela effect for some of you guys? Did you think it was actually called Fruit? It's F-R-O-O-T. Fruit Loops.
Fair warning.
Kool-Aid Man, $275. Very cool Atari 2600 game there. Pete Rose Baseball is actually getting a bit of love, pushing over $200. I didn't know if Pete Rose would get anything. Been a long time since we've had a... Oh, it's the highest copy on the May Pop Report. There we go. Pushing its way to $225.
$190.
Highest copy of Pete Rose on the Pop Report. You can't even have the same protein powder you've been having for years. You just got diagnosed with celiac. What the hell? That can just come up? You can just become celiac? I thought that was one of those things where you have to be born with it. I didn't know you could just, develop celiac disease. That's crazy, dude. That is super unfortunate. That would suck. Cookies and cream protein. I mean, I'll drink chocolate, 3 days a week. Don't get me wrong, right? I have fruity cereal here. I also have chocolate bags, right? I have the safe options on deck in case I need them. But yeah, I know people have been submitting though Carts and Cardboard to get their stuff in the WADA holders before the swap takes place. What do you guys have now? 2 weeks, right? October 15th? Anything that arrives post October 15th? Does that sound correct? So you have 2 weeks. 2 weeks if you want to get anything into WADA holders, and also if you want a legacy holder, or if you have something that only fits inside of a legacy holder, you have 2 weeks to submit it. After that, stuff like Japanese N64 can no longer be encased. Certain slipcover games, Pokemon Pinball on Game Boy Color, has to be scanned before October 20th.
Fair warning.
There you go. You got a couple weeks, basically, to get your stuff in before the swap. If you still want WADA cases, if you still want WADA legacy cases. I need to get some Japanese N64 down there, honestly. I just need to send it because
$140.
I don't know. I don't know when PSA will do Japanese N64.
$70.
That could be a year. That could be, you know what I mean? Like, I have no idea. Pete Rose Baseball, 275. Pitfall, the later production one, 820. Later production copy of Pitfall going for 425 is actually strong. I was looking at comps here on this prior. This is going all the way back to 2022 for 408. So like, it's selling for the same amount of money as it did 3 years ago. You honestly can't, like, that's pretty damn good for Pitfall right here. Spider-Man 9.2 A++. They are not developing a label for the Legacy case. That's why, Krills. So Legacy will not have a label because if you look, like Legacy casing doesn't use the same kind of label as the new stuff. So with Legacy going away, they are not making a new Legacy PSA label. It's just gone. Legacy is gone, period. Gonzo. So anything that only fits in Legacy no longer fits in PSA. Like I said, when will that be fixed? When will they have a new case, a new solution? No freaking clue. No freaking clue. Spider-Man 9.2 A++ for $300 there. Star Raiders 9.4 NS 104. Going into Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back 9.6 A++, and you get a CIB copy with it. Legacy case was trash from the beginning. I mean, I agree with you. I never liked Legacy case. But, like, there are people that freaking love them, man. There are people that freaking love the Legacy. You were genetically disposed, and the only way you knew is because you affected your liver enzymes. First thought it was liver issues, but ended up being gluten intolerance. Wow. Yeah, I had no idea, Milk. That is genuinely, like, obviously gluten-free isn't the end of the world. It's gotten pretty developed at this point, but, like, I would hate to be gluten-free. Sorry. It's still not good. You were genetically disposed to loving Wada Legacy? Yeah, see, that's what I mean. There's going to be Legacy guys that come out there. I know some people love the Legacy case. I know they do. It was never my favorite. It's big. It's clunky. I think it's kind of... It's not for me. As soon as Wada made the new case, like, I was off Legacy 100%. Star Wars Empire Strikes Back to 9.6 A++ is pushing to about 375 here. Comps on this game seem crazy. It seems like they found a case or something. Why do you say that, Trevor? Aren't the comps on this, like, pretty low? How far back are you going where you're seeing crazy sales? Because I think the 9.4-ish comps were what, like $200-300?
$360.
I mean, albeit, I don't think Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back is rare. There might be cases of it.
Fair warning.
If it seems like there's cases... There are probably cases, right? Like, there's probably cases of it. 2,000 on the 9.8 A++, a few 4Ks? Yeah, that seems crazy. That does seem crazy, but depends how old those sales are, I guess. $450 for the 9.6 A++. Like, for me, this sale on Star Wars is exactly where it should be. I looked at comps before the auction because I've said it before. I want to buy one of these at some point. Like, this is right where it should be, in my opinion. I don't think you can sell this for more on eBay. I mean, maybe you can. I think this is all it's worth, personally. But Donkey Kong 9.6 NS sale here. No clue on Hong Kong or USA on this. No clue.
Fair warning.
Donkey Kong 9.6 NS. And coming up on Thursday is going to be the 6th generation showcase auction. So hopefully you guys can come out for that. Starts at the same time as always, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Oops, that's not what I wanted to click on. I lost my tab for the 6th gen showcase here. There it is. 92 games, I believe it is on Thursday. 93 games. Right now, the highest is sitting at the, come on, Greg, get it together. Lowest first? Oh my gosh, the lowest game is Borderlands, 9.8 A++, which is kind of funny. Borderlands, 9.8 A++ is still sitting at $1. Didn't I say Borderlands is undervalued? Criminally underrated? Will the hype of Borderlands 4 finally make Borderlands expensive? Soul Silver, the VGA 100, leads right now at about 4,500 after BP. A VGA 90 uncirculated PS2 console. Early production model. For what we saw with consoles, what's this PS2 going to sell for? 10,000, 20,000, maybe 30,000? How cheap is How cheap is too cheap for a PS2 console at this point, right? With what we've seen with every other frickin' console. VGA 95 Plus Breath of the Wild first production, and there's also a... where the heck is it? A VGA 100 Smash Bros. First production for the Switch collectors out there. 9.88 plus on the Wind Waker, VGA 95 Metroid. I mean, there's everything, right? There's most everything you could want. VGA 80 qualified Metroid, a frickin' WADA 10 on Jak and Daxter. This is not a case fresh game. This is not a game that exists out there. Like, a 10 on the original Jak and Daxter with the sweepstakes is fucking crazy. That's nuts. All of this is ending on Thursday. Hopefully you guys can come out for the auction. Huge thanks to Heritage sponsoring tonight. Huge thanks to you guys being here. Videogames@ha.com. Referral links in the description if you want to get into a future showcase auction. All that good stuff. Thursday is going to be a lot of fun. I love the 6th Gen showcase, so hopefully you guys can come out. Also, Golden Auctions just went live with their pop culture auction. I think it runs for a month. So there's all of these crazy things coming up on Heritage in the next couple of weeks here. There's Golden Auctions having some insane stuff going on. We got some nice stuff coming up for auction here. It's going to be fun. Going to be a fun few months here, right? October, November, December. Jesus, 3 months until 2025 comes to a close. How the hell is it October 1st tomorrow, hey? Feels kind of nuts. Feels kind of nuts. The Bard's Tale 8.5 with a 9.9 cart and a 9.4 manual. Selling for $100 feels criminal. Feels criminal at $100. Isn't any random copy of the Bard's Tale like $60, $70, $80? Isn't it? CIB has crashed this year? Yeah, I saw you say something about that, Gabe Gallery, that CIB has crashed on eBay. Has it finally, I don't want to say corrected, but like, I'm not surprised that CIB came down. CIB never, in my opinion, CIB never should have been as expensive as it was. We all know that there's a fuck ton of CIB out there, but like, I'm not surprised CIB is still coming down in pricing. Even this Advanced Dungeons and Dragons here, like this Pool of Radiance for $139 with a 9.6 box, that's crazy, man. Yeah, the really mint stuff should be expensive. I agree. The really mint stuff should be. There should be, again, this is my own opinion here, almost no premium, though, for like an 8.0. Right? So here's Donkey Kong 3, Arcade Classic 8.0, and the manual is a 5.5. That's nuts. 8.0 box, 9.0 cart, 5.5 manual, and you still get to an 8. That's weird. That's weird math, but it works out all the same. But I think most 8.0 stuff just shouldn't have much of any premium at all.
$240.
Going to do a video on the new September WADA Pop Report. I need to look at it, Blue Smoke. I still haven't had a chance to really dive into the numbers. If the numbers say something interesting, if I can see something interesting with the numbers, I will make a video about it. But if it's like, you know, I don't want to say more of the same or simply not interesting, I probably won't make a video about it. But I need to dig into the numbers. But yes, a new WADA Pop Report was posted. You now have what? PSP, PS5, and something else. Maybe Vita was on there now? We got 3 new consoles added to the Pop Report? Something like that. $75. Anyone else notice CGC is now giving out 10s on NES components? Data and Technology just posted a Dragon Warrior cart only 10 today. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are we going to see the abolish? Is CGC going to stop using the 9.9 so much? $90. Donkey Kong 3, 8.0 for $275. Demon Sword, 9.4 for $74. 8 Eyes, 9.6. CIB pushing over $100 here, slowly but surely. 9.9 cart, 9.96 box. Beautiful. If there isn't a clickbait worthy hook in that Pop Report, it ain't worth doing a video. It's kind of what I'm saying, Skate Soup. It's kind of what I'm saying. They're very numerical, very statistical videos, which, like, there's absolutely an audience of people that cares about that. But, like, they're also... You have to make something very digestible, like a single point, if you want the video to be approachable. Otherwise, it's just like a mess of numbers, and anyone who isn't so frickin' deep in this hobby, you know what I mean? It's hard for anyone else to enjoy a statistical breakdown, basically. A-Dye's going for 134 bucks there on all these. Yeah, beautiful CIBs here, just not getting a ton of love. And there's the late print Athletic World. The Nintendo rebrand, if you want to call it. 200 bucks there. Golf 9.0 CIB pushing its way to $114. Yeah, I like these CIB prices. I think we all can agree they kind of seem low, but I also don't know how much of a premium some stuff like this should have. I'm still totally unsure as to where a lot of this should. You know, Golf in a 9.0, a Rev A copy here. How much more than $114 should it be? Like, frick, someone paid like 40 bucks to get this graded. 85 bucks. Like, this should probably be more than $100. Like, probably. But what, like 150?
Next lot.
200 feels like too much.
$10.
Gumshoe 8.0 gloss sticker for 200. Gyromite 8.5 matte sticker. This is interesting. 9.6 cart, 9.6 manual. Beautiful, beautiful components. Beautiful, beautiful components, but a 7.0 box. If you can just upgrade the box, this is like a 9294 copy. That's really nice. Yeah, the box is a 7. So just like, you know, you can't even... Don't focus on the box. Just focus on the 9.6 cart, 9.6 manual. Yeah, black boxes show all the damage in the world, Circly. That's the beauty of trying to find them in mint condition. They all look like shit. The black boxes, they show every little piece of wear that you can imagine. Gyromite 337.50 for the matte sticker CIB, into Hydlide 9.8. Jesus, 9.8 box, 9.9 cart, 9.8 manual. So there you go. This is as premium as you'll ever get on a CIB Hydlide, basically.
$80.
Check out the Water Grading Dead channel in Discord. You posted the population report data. I saw you were hammering away at some stuff, Highlander. I saw you were hammering away at some stuff. I just need to, like I said, I have to find a hook or a single point of, like, interest or something. You know, like, I got to dig in there and see if there's something interesting. There's an audience for a spreadsheet breakdown, but they're all here in chat. That's what I'm saying, Skate Soup. That's what I'm saying. Hydlide is pushing a bit here to almost 200 bucks. It's getting a little bit. It's getting a little bit. Felt like the ass had totally fallen out of Gyromite CIB. That sale is a little surprising. I mean, 9.6 and 9.6, Joe, is just insane on the cartridge and manual, though. Because like I said, you can just... You can turn it into a 9.0 something. Right? So it's like... The last 8.5 with a 7.5 box, 9.8 cart, 9.4 manuals, 375 bucks last year. Like... Those mint ass components, like 9.6 components, are crazy, man. Hydlide, $200. There you go. There's the premium, baby. 9.8. 9.8 minimum across the board, $200 on Hydlide. You love to see it. Iron Sword, Wizards and Warrior 2, 9.6, 9.8, 9.6. Pushing its way to $80. Yeah, it is, right? That's more than a grade or a mid-grade sealed. Like, there is a premium there. There is. So,
fair warning.
It's not that the CIB stuff is selling for nothing. It's just like, yeah, I don't know how much the premium should be. I would love if CGC got rid of the 9.9 though. If they are just giving like 10s to frickin' Dragon Warrior carts and stuff, just imagine, right? Imagine how much more popular CGC likely would have been if instead of giving stuff 9.9, they just gave it a 10.
Fair warning.
If every 9.9 was just given a 10 instead, how much more popular would CGC be? I would argue pretty damn, like, it would make a considerable difference. No one wants a frickin' 9.9. No one wants a 9.9. No one wants that level of nuance. PSA learned that 20 years ago. CGC trading cards learned that like 3 years ago. But for some reason, CGC video games just couldn't figure it out. NES Tournament Golf 9.2 CIB. Pushing its way to 70 bucks here. Miss Pac-Man went for 162.50. Looks all weird. Why does this look all weird? Must just be the photography. Oh, it's a B. It's scratched to absolute shit. Wow. Yep. Interesting. Well, I guess that would be a B, yes. That is a B. That's B for bad. B for bad.
$130.
Wizards and Warriors, $89. Pinball, 8.5 gloss sticker, second production copy here. That's scratched like brazy. Badly scratched.
$80.
It's probably because comics command high value in 9.9. I feel like yes, comics do, and comics had ran for such an established time period,
Next lot.
and I don't know what it is, but it's like
$10.
these companies
$15.
not doing anything
$20.
that's like you have a chance to go fresh by not doing the 9.9. Like Wada Games, right? They didn't do the 9.9. They copied the comic scale and were like, oh no, 9.9 is actually stupid. CGC also could have done that with games. Sure, there would have been a little bit of learning between games and comics, whatever, but like,
$45.
they didn't have to just copy the comic scale entirely and give us the wonderful world of the 9.9. 9.2 A++ Australian version of Pinbot. Very odd, very interesting. Gloss sticker on Pinball going for $212.50 there. So Wada rounds up at the midpoint. Theoretically, could 10s be technical 9.9s?
$60.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Fair warning.
Does somebody want a 10 that isn't a 10? Yes, Final Fight CD. Yes, they do. Yes. Especially when you're not even going to see the components ever in your life. You know what I mean? Like, if we're talking Hide-Lide here, right? It's like a 9.9 cartridge on this. A 9.9 cart, 9.8 box, 9.8 manual. Just give the cartridge a 10.
$15.
No one's ever going to see it ever again in its life. That's the thing. You say, do people want a 10 that isn't a 10? But no one sees. You'll never know if it's a 10 or a 9.9. You'll never know. It's such a granular difference on the surface level anyway. And then we're putting it inside a box and covering it anyway.
$140.
Call me crazy. Call me crazy, but I just don't think it matters at that.
Fair warning.
Some of us have discerning eyes. I think 99% of people, Hamster, would just be happy to get the 10. 99% of people would just be happy to get the 10. They're not going to sit there like, this has one surface superficial hairline scratch on the label. No one, it's a 10. It's a 10.
$45.
I don't know. Just some thoughts there on the 9.9. 8.0 Russian attack there, pushed to 162.50. Solar Jetman 9.6 with a 9.8 cart, 9.6 and 9.6 box manual. How do they know that sticker was removed from Spiritual Warfare coming up? What do you mean? Publisher sticker removed. It probably leaves an imprint. Like, if you remove a sticker from something, Joe Kane, especially a sticker that's very much supposed to be in the same spot, you will know.
$220.
Like, you'll know if there was a sticker removed.
$40.
Sure, it looks nice, but if you put it under reflective light, like, you can tell if a sticker was removed. Make no mistake. No, you won't be able to see it on this. Absolutely not. You won't be able to see it in the photos. Like, you have to tilt it under light. But every sticker leaves an imprint. 9.2 A+ on Spiritual Warfare. Solar Jetman, $84. Spiritual Warfare 9.2 A+ is actually getting some love here, pushing up to 450. There we go. Oh my god, well, never mind. The last 9.2 A+ was 812. The last WADA 9.2 A+ this year was 812. The CGC went for 425. I don't know if that sticker being removed is like a world of difference there, but selling for half price. I mean, I guess if you remove one person from the bidding pool, Jesus, man. Star Voyager, 7.5 CIB. Is this the dentist special right here? Star Voyager? Does he still loan those? This is the one, right?
Fair warning.
I think it's Star Voyager. I think it's Star Voyager, the dentist special here, where he owns like the only sealed copy or something, the full print run of Star Voyager. Those are the good old days, man. The good old days. 5.5 box on this, 9.6 cart, 9.2 manual, selling for $64.
300.
You'd pay 300 for the Dragon Warrior cart and not look any further. Exactly, right? Like 100%. 100%. And I think 300 for that cartridge would be freaking cool. You have a 10. You have a 10-0. A perfect 10 grade Dragon Warrior cart. No one is going to look at it and be like, is that really a 10? You know what I mean? It's just like, it's a done deal. It's a done deal. 5.5 box, you had a 7.0 overall. I actually agree with you, Trevor. $60. Doesn't Beckett do its subgrading in that fashion? Where the overall grade is only allowed to be one grade higher than the lowest subgrade? Isn't that how Beckett does it? So technically, if 5.5 is, like this Star Voyager, right, with a 5.5 box, the best it could be then would be a 6.5, instead of it being a true average of the components. I kind of think so as well, Trevor. It does feel weird. It was like that other one, too, where the Donkey Kong or something was an 8.0 with a 5.5 box. It feels weird, but it's probably easier for people to understand if you just leave it as straight math.
Fair warning.
Super Mario Bros. 6.5. Left Bros. Pushing its way to 130 here. You just got back some 9.9s and it kind of pisses you off. It's just not a good thing, man. The 9.9 is just not a good thing.
120.
I feel like I think we'll get a day in the future where CGC will change its blue label like they did with cards. They'll change their blue label over to a more standardized label, and with that change, they will say all Legacy 9.9s are now 10s. It might not happen next year. It might not happen 2 years from now.
Fair warning.
But that is my prediction. At some point, we'll get a new label, and Legacy 9.9s will all turn into 10s. Book it. Book that prediction. Give me a 5-year runway on that.
$40.
Super Mario Bros. 3, 6.5 lefty for 156. Lefty, lefty, Lucy. Lefty, lefty, Lucy. What do you guys say? An insane deal here. The last... Oh, that's a right, bros. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Yeah, that is. It's a deal. It's a deal, but I don't think it's like, you know, the last 6.5 was 250. I mean, the last 7.5 was 350, I guess. Like, it's a 7, a 6.5, and a 5 manual. The cart shell is discolored. Like, there's probably something there. There's probably something there, Trevor. There's probably something there. You can probably make yourself $50. Maybe you can make yourself $100. But like, it's just, I don't know if there's that much there, man, after fees and shipping and, you know, I just don't know if there's that much juice to squeeze. I don't think it's overpriced, but like, Swords and Serpents, 9.6 into $94. Tecmo Super Bowl, 6.5, missing the manual.
Next lot.
$44 there. I don't think they do this anymore. I don't think they do this anymore, right? You can't send in a game with no manual. This has to be old. $44 on Tecmo Super Bowl. Wizardry, Proving Ground, 9.8, going for $325. Hamster, you were right about this one. You were right about the Wizardry. It did get some love. It is hard to find sealed, so $325 there. Yeah, incomplete in box, right? It's just like... F-Zero, welcome to Super Nintendo. 9.88 plus player's choice. How are you so positive all the time, Greg? I just, you know, it's how I am, Poker Face. It's just how it is, man. You know, there's a lot of things you can't control in life, Poker Face. But one thing you can control is how you react to stuff. So if you don't want to be triggered or upset all the time, just choose not to be triggered or upset all the time. You can't control other people's actions, but you can control your own. And that's my deep introspective speech for the day.
Next lot.
So there you go. I just take too much Tylenol. That's the better answer. That's the better answer, Joe. I just take too much Tylenol. I don't know what the fuck's going on right now. I never do. I'm just taking Tylenol.
Fair warning.
Oh, Tylenol and protein just keeps me level. $150 for the F-Zero 9.88 plus. Space Invaders 9.4 A+. Hamster! Let's go, dude. Let's go, dude.
20% Gregor tariff submitted.
I need to raise the price on all Patreons. You know, with tariffs, I need to raise the price on all memberships, Patreon. Like, tariffs are just beating us up, man. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. You said something too there. I wanted to comment on Hamster. I think you said there's no floor on mid-grade CIB. I can't find it now. But I think you said something about that. I read the message and then I forgot to read the message.
$110.
But GG's, I can't. Oh, there it is. I don't think people really buy mid-grade CIB anymore, so there's really no floor on it. Yeah, yes, I agree. And even Carts and Cardboard, you had a comment there, right, about the Left Bros CIB. We're talking like $156 for 6.5. Oh my God, what a deal. Like you said, you can go on eBay and you can buy a raw one for sub 100 all day. Right? All day you can go get a 6.5 Left Bros. You can buy a shitty condition CIB Left Bros. Because let's not mince words on this. A 6.5 with a 5.0 manual. It is a shitty condition Left Bros. Yes, it's inside of an acrylic case. No, it should not command any premium whatsoever. Any raw copy you purchase on eBay should be a nicer condition. Arguably, it will be. So I think that's where we get the...
Fair warning.
You know what I mean? That's where we get a little bit of,
Next lot.
Yeah. Uncharted Waters 9.0 here, pushing for 9.9 and a 9.6 cart. A 9.9 cart and a 9.6 manual for 175. Final Fantasy Legend 2, it is a second print, but still, 9.28 plus for almost $700 there on the Sunsoft. Sunsoft release as well on Final Fantasy Legend 3 for 9.4A. Also, pushing here, 575. This is outselling the last sale. The last sale was a 9.4A plus for just about the exact same price, so pretty good on the 9.4A here on Final Fantasy Legend 3. This has to be pretty decent on Legend 2 as well. That Tecmo Bowl was graded in the past year. What the... What? What? Why? Why will they even put this in a case? Why?
$90.
Like... doing shit like this, in my opinion, doing things like this is a net negative for the entire hobby. That hurts the hobby. It is dumb. It is stupid. I don't know why. Money, Monkey Poo, money. I don't know why else, right? Why else? Gex 3 8.0A for $225. GoldenEye Player's Choice for $114. Razor Freestyle Scooter Blockbuster exclusive, baby. Blockbuster exclusive. $350 there. Virtual Pool 64. Rare. Very rare, very uncommon. Full set collector, N64, all that good stuff. 9.2A here coming up, selling for just about $400. This sold back in May. This is the exact same copy from May of this year, but the copy back in May did not sell. So whoever bought this back in May, I can't remember what price it sold for, they didn't pay for it. So it's back up for auction today for $375 on Virtual Pool. I can't remember the last sale in May. I think it was lower too, Trevor. I think it was like 200 or maybe even 180. Like, I don't think it was $375. So like, there you go. $375 on Virtual Pool. Black N64 controller, brand new, uncirculated, $656. Castlevania Circle of the Moon, 8.5A plus Majesco release on this one. This is a low-key, sneaky Majesco on Circle of the Moon. This one will get you guys, I tell you. It's a 3-side seam on this, and where the fuck does it say it? Right here. Distributed by Majesco. Majesco. You can see there's a big-ass vent hole as well. It's not just like a 3-side seam seal, because there are these big vent holes, so you can recognize an actual authentic 3-side Majesco on this, but like, it's a sneaky one. A lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know that Circle of the Moon has Majesco. Majesco is a death sentence, exactly. The double pack, 9.4A plus for $212. I think I paid more for this 10 years ago. Final Fantasy IV, 9.8A plus, pushing its way to almost $200. What's the percentage Heritage takes after it's sold? There's a 25% buyer's premium, and then the seller's is either starts at I think 10%? Starts at 10%? I think.
Fair warning.
10% seller fee and 25% buyer's premium is the default, I believe. And then depending on how much you're sending, you can negotiate rates and go from there. How back are we these days? CCT. Oh, ooh, how back are we? Ooh, well, I don't know how back we are.
Fair warning.
You know what I mean? I don't know if it's super strong, but
Next lot.
you know,
$110. $120.
we're not back. Yeah, we're not. I don't know how back we are.
$80.
I don't know how back we are.
$200.
Yeah, we need those. We need Powell fired. We need Trump to like drop rates by 3. We don't. What do we get? 0.25% rate drop. We need a 3% rate drop. We need some juice. Damn it.
$280.
Yeah, we might not be back, but we're certainly here. Exactly. We're certainly here. Final Fantasy IV 9.88 plus. If you want to own these on Game Boy Advance, you can get Final Fantasy 4, 5, and 6. A beautiful set of them for like sub 1,000, I think, for all 3 games. Very, like, they're super collectible. They look great. They're nice games. They just were printed. They printed a fuck ton of them. So if you're into Final Fantasy, if you want to get 4, 5, 6, the GBA games makes for a very nice collection at a very affordable price.
$300.
$250 for Final Fantasy IV. Legend of Zelda Classic Series 9.68 plus. They're 20% with brand new sellers.
$320.
Legend of Zelda Link to the Past 4 Swords 9.28 plus pushing its way. These are all Odin collection as well. I can't remember what the heck the Odin collection is. If you don't care about that, if you don't want that, when you swap over to PSA, if you ever recase this, you can just get rid of the pedigree. You can get rid of the Odin collection on your game, right? Who the hell is Odin and why do we care about his collection? I don't know. But if you don't want that on there, you can just get rid of it. Not a big issue. Tariffs are murdering Canadian purchases. They're murdering, yeah. A lot of international purchases are not doing great. Please don't suggest CGC giving a new header label. We don't need to have a reason to push turnaround times up another 100 days.
$300.
Yep. GBA Zelda is the only way to get a black box NES Zelda. There we go, Joseph. That's what you're thinking. That's good thinking right there. This is how you get a black box Zelda. And honestly, again, right, like classic Zelda, classic Mario's, the entire classic series for GBA. Very collectible, very cool, makes for an affordable set. 9.68 plus Zelda for $325. GBA is awesome. I like GBA. Legend of Zelda Minish Cap, 9.0A plus, also Odin collection here. The last 8.5A plus was $525 earlier this year, CGC copy. So the 9.0 is already pushing up to $700 here, looking for $750. Going to be quite a decent jump. Yeah, the last CGC 8.5A plus, $525. So right now the 9.0 is at $750. Decent little jump there above the 8.5. You like to see it? You love to see it? You should see it. $750. Metroid Prime double disc here, 9.2A with the Prime bonus disc. Looks weird. Looks weird. I don't know why it looks weird, but it looks weird. What are they saying here? Corner wear on the insert. The art was created.
$60.
Okay, Trevor, I'm glad you're seeing what I'm seeing. Maybe it's just because it's all scratched, but it absolutely kind of looks like fading down here, right?
Fair warning.
Right? I'm not crazy. You guys are seeing the exact same thing I was seeing there. I didn't want to say it. I don't want to call it out. The description doesn't say it is. It's a 9.2A, but looked a little sus down there, you know? Just looked a little sus. Yeah, that game went through a grinder, man. I agree. A grinder. Yes, depends on the total average value of the collection and the quality of the games. Every consignment is a little bit different, so best to reach out directly for a quote. Couldn't have said it better myself, Evan. Links in the description, referral if you want to reach out, talk to Evan, talk to a consignment director, videogames@ha.com. Just, find out the rates, find out the time, see if it works for you. Is Heritage the right option for you in your video games? Reach out, talk to a consignment director today.
$20. Fair warning.
What do you say? So now that WADA is gone and PSA is here, who would you go with now? CGC, VGA, or PSA? I'm still going to lean PSA.
Fair warning.
For right now, I have really no reason to, PSA and VGA are the companies that I will use. VGA, obviously, for unique stuff that doesn't fit inside PSA holders, but like, the vast majority of my submissions are going to go to PSA. The vast majority. CGC, I simply don't want them. I don't like their cases. I don't want them in my collection. VGA, maybe I would submit to them again in the future at some point. Maybe. I still really like their case. I don't like their grading scale, but
Fair warning.
I will absolutely purchase VGA stuff for the personal collection. Like 100%, right? If there's an 85 plus, a VGA 90, even a VGA 85 on stuff, like, I will purchase VGA for the personal collection. Absolutely. No hesitation.
$260.
Yeah, but vast majority of my own personal submissions will still probably go to PSA. Just got to get used to that red label, right? Just got to get used to the red label.
Fair warning.
They tried cleaning that Metroid scale with a kitchen sink pad. No doubt, dude.
$20.
No doubt. I think everything's just going to merge, Brandon. The WADA Pop Report will become the PSA Pop Report, and every single game will exist on it the exact same. There won't be, like, PSA games and WADA games. It'll just be, here's the PSA Pop Report, every single game is on there, and we don't know if it's, you know what I mean? You don't know if it's a PSA graded game or a WADA graded game. I greatly assume it's all just going to merge. Pokemon Omega Ruby was a second print here. It is a 10 grade, perfect grade second print for $400. And Pokemon Troze, 80 plus for $225. Not too shabby there. Lower grade copy, but like very collectible DS Pokemon title. 2006 on that. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, 10 perfect grade second print on this. Pushing its way to almost $300. Where are the second prints? These were flooding Whatnot for a while, hey? These second prints were absolutely flooding Whatnot. Yeah, either way, they're pushing a $300 right now. I don't remember what they were pushing on Whatnot for pricing, but I think so many of them had sold on Whatnot that, like, they basically killed their own price, right? They cannibalized themselves, so almost $350 right now. $325 on it? $325 on the Zelda. Was it only Skylar? Wasn't there another seller also grading a ton of these second prints? Maybe it was only Skylar, but Mario and Luigi Brothership 9.8 A++. At $325 though, I mean, I've said it before, if you want a 10 grade copy, get the nice PSA gold label on it, right? Get the nice PSA gold label and it's like, cool. Cool. Looks good, $300. 452 10s now, though. That's funny. 452 10s on second grade Breath.
Fair warning.
452 10s.
Next lot.
Either way, makes for a cool collection piece. You get that gold PSA label. Beauty. What did the first one go for? Like 3,000? Yeah, the first 10 second print was probably 3,000. I probably hamster, which is just insane. Insane to think about.
$85.
F-15 Strike Eagle 9.0 A+. I think there's the 95 plus is coming up on Thursday, right? 95 plus first print on Breath of the Wild, if I'm not mistaken.
Next lot. $90.
I believe. Yes, 95 plus uncirculated first production copy coming up, sitting at $2,600. And I'll tell you guys right now, the odds of you crossing this to a 10 are pretty damn good.
$140.
So bidding on this is gonna be frickin' strong, man. The bidding on this is gonna be strong. Yep, uncirculated would be case pack in this case. Uncirculated with Breath of the Wild in this context is almost 100% a case pack. I don't know where else you'd get uncirculated in the context of Breath of the Wild first print. So, yeah, I would what? The percentage is probably 80%, Trevor. 80% chance that this will cross, maybe even higher. It's pretty damn good, man. I don't want to say. Oh, sorry, not the 95 plus. The 95 plus. I don't want to say it's a guarantee because nothing is a guarantee with crossing, and you know what I mean. I don't want someone to spend $10,000 on it and they get a freaking 9.8 A++. But the odds are very good. Light Crusader, 9.2 A++. Cardboard box game, pretty uncommon on Genesis here for $162.50. Madden 98, 9.4 A for $104. RoboCop 3, 8.5 A+ for $218. Taz Escape from Mars, 9.9 A++. Yeah, I was going to say, $906. Wasn't it? It was Tasmania that went frickin' wild. No pun intended. On,
Fair warning.
a couple weeks ago, hey? Yeah, the last 9.9 A++ was $537. So this copy just sold for $906. Strong sale on Taz. Taz fans. Taz fans. Solitaire Poker, 9.4 A++ for $150. ESPN Hockey Night. Hey, we're almost at the hockey season opener, too. Any NHL fans in the chat? Any of you Americans follow some NHL?
$190.
I think it's October 7th, opening day. I got a fantasy draft coming up after Tuesday's auction.
Next lot. $80.
ESPN NHL Night there selling for $225, and now we're into those really high-grade Sega Saturns that I was talking about at the beginning of the auction. So all of these are like 9.9, 9.8, or 10.0. So here's a mock 9.9 selling for $150. Here's Area 51, 10 perfect grade, 10 A+, sorry, 10 A+. Almost perfect grade. Pushing its way to $350. Uncirculated means it was never touched by a person, basically. Never in... Yeah. Generally speaking, it means never put into circulation. Like it was never on a retail shelf or something. But then you also get uncirculated where it was like cut out of a blister pack and they'll call it uncirculated. So, like, it kind of just means it's never been touched by hands, kind of.
$110.
I don't know.
$130.
There's no one definition. There's just a few different ways you can get uncirculated with VGA.
Fair warning.
You don't think Taz has fans? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Taz has fans.
$130.
My graded games must never be touched by humans fans. Yeah, Willy Wada. You gotta get those greasy gamer fingers off of there. There's too much Dorito dust on too many games. Bases loaded 96 for $150. Area 51 for $462. Creature Shock Special Edition. Here we go. Perfect grade 10 A++. And it's the first time at Heritage Auctions. Jesus. All right, well, we'll see if it gets some love. Kind of a cool cover on it. Creature Shock. Kind of neat. Pushing its way to $250.
$240.
You spent $300 on a raw first print, much better price. It's a way better price. For CGC, Legend of Zelda Link Between Worlds has the most 10s, 75 out of 274 graded. Wow. Link Between Worlds, hey, has the most 10s. I need to get me one of those. I need to get me a Link Between Worlds 10. That sounds pretty cool.
Fair warning.
That sounds kind of neat.
Next lot.
Albeit, it's like, are any of you guys still buying Switch 10s? Has that ship completely sailed with this community, with you guys in the chat, with people who show up to this? I feel like there aren't any people who are deep in the hobby who are still like paying a lot of money for like a Link Between Worlds 10, right? Or like Zelda, Echoes of Wisdom, Mario RPG,
$120.
I don't know any other Switch 10s. I don't even know what case pack still exists now.
$160. $170.
You got a first 10 on one of your games. It was a copy of New Super Mario Bros. Wii. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
$200.
Super Mario Bros. Wii and a 10 is really freaking good, isn't it? Like, what do you mean, unfortunately? That's kind of great.
Fair warning.
Yeah, like that is it a foil print? I agree. Like that's a good game. Where's the unfortunately? Dark Legend 9.88++, pushing up to over $300. Creature Shock went for $400, so a little bit of bids, but you know, not a whole lot there. Dark Legend pushes its way to $350 into Maximum Force, and these are lower key Saturn games. I'm not even familiar with most of them, unfortunately, so I can't give you like, you know, really deep cuts here as to why you should care about Maximum Force. Pull the trigger. I don't know. It's pushing its way up to $300 here in a 10 grade. You have dozens of Link Between Worlds you got on clearance for $15 a piece. Nice. You bought a Metroid Dread 9.8 when you were clueless and started collecting games. Hey, we all did, man. We all did.
Fair warning.
There are 4 VGA 100 first print breaths, 21 95 plus, and 23 95s. Woo-wee! And it's still commanding, like, what, $10,000? That's what that 95 plus is probably going to go?
Next lot. $170.
It's yeah, so made in Japan on that one should be a second print poker face, but still, like, Super Mario Bros. Wii is not like, it's not a super common 10 whatsoever. That is a great game to have a 10 on. And someone will probably even buy it for more because they'll think the made in Japan is the first print. So there you go. That's a winning combination right there.
Fair warning.
That's a winning combination. Maximum Force going for $375 there. to Mech Warrior 2. Selling for $287.50. 9.88++. Midway Arcade's Greatest Hits. 10 grade A++. I genuinely think it's true, Trevor. It's going to be hard for the market to be like, oh no, actually the Japan print on that one is later.
$140.
That's tough, man. Oompa Loompa Doompity Doo. Who is Dennis? What did he do?
$160.
That's crazy, Skate Soup.
$180.
That's crazy. Super Mario Bros. Wonder on Switch is the second most graded 10 for CGC. 62 out of 450. It's not even a good gem rate, man.
Fair warning.
Like 62 out of 450 isn't even a good rate of 10. Yeah, like Mario Wonder is something I would buy a 10 of. I would spend $150, $200 on a 10. Aren't they still selling for like $400 or $500 though?
Fair warning.
It's just like too much, you know what I mean? I can't spend $400, $500, $600 on a Mario Wonder 10. That makes no sense to me. But you $150, $200? Okay, sure. I can do that.
Fair warning.
Maybe Wonder has finally come down in price now, but it was stupid expensive. Midway presents Arcade Greatest Hits for $300. Minnesota Fats Pool Legend. 9.98++. First time selling this. Minnesota Fats is like kind of rare as hell on Genesis, but it's also a game that so very, very few people care about. It's pool, right? Like it's billiards. It's a pool game. Minnesota Fats being a person, I believe is like a famous pool player. Super uncommon. I would even just say rare on Genesis. It's one of those games you'll never see anywhere, but no one cares. I don't know how rare it is on Sega Saturn, but it almost sold for $1,000. So I'm going to go ahead and assume it's pretty damn uncommon on Sega Saturn as well. $906 for Minnesota Fats. Night Warriors, Dark Stalker's Revenge, 9.98+, pushing to $450. Yeah, Night Warriors is an actual title. Capcom printed. I am familiar with this one. We ain't even a year into Switch 2, and Donkey Kong Bonanza has 22 10s out of 24 submitted. Yeah, there we go. Those are the numbers I expect. See you after the next rate cut. You're going back to Hustle and Plush?
$440.
I'll be there. We'll be here, CCT. We'll be here. Go and crush it, dude. Hustle those freaking plush.
Fair warning. $460.
But CGC stopped having a decent turnaround the time they eased up on 10s, so those gem rates are skewed. If you sub now, gem rates are higher. You can grab Mario Wonder for $200 around.
500.
Plenty listed. If you wait for an auction, you can get around. Okay. So there we go. Yeah. I would buy a WATA 10 or PSA 10 Mario Wonder for $200.
Fair warning.
I would do that. I would feel fine about that. I don't think there's any rush to do that. You know, like what's the actual appreciation timeline for Mario Wonder factory sealed in a 10? How many years is that going to take? Because it's not that I don't think it's going to get more expensive, right? It's 100% an opportunity cost thing. How long is that runway to where Mario Wonder,
Fair warning.
if you purchase it for $250, let's say, how long is it until that doubles or even triples?
$130.
It's got to be multiple years, right? It's got to be multiple years. Exponential, it's going to 1K tomorrow. Yeah, like it's got to be years. So
$150.
your 9.9 Wonder is shit.
$192.
I mean, hey, you said it, Game Gallery. You said it. I'm not going to disagree with you, but you said it. You know. Quake 9.9 A++ for $937.50. Night Stalker 625. Robo Pit 9.9 A++ pushing to $237.50 into Scorcher 9.6 A+. Yeah, how high will Mario Wonder go? What is the peak? Maybe $1,000, right? Maybe $1,000 big box? I don't know. I don't know. It feels hard for Mario Wonder to be selling like $2,000 for a 10. This hobby would have to grow exponentially. People would have to take on graded games at it. Like, we need 5 to 10 times the people in this hobby, which maybe we can get there. Maybe we can, but shoot, man, I've been waiting for a while now.
Fair warning.
I've been waiting for a good while. I might die before we see that kind of hobby growth.
65.
So it's not that I don't like Mario Wonder at $200 or whatever. It's just the opportunity cost of doing that. I think Mario Wonder will exist in that $200 to $300 price range far longer than NES games, N64 games. You know what I mean? Yeah, there are better $200 games. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying, Big Box. I don't hate Mario Wonder at $200, $250. I just think there's way better places to prioritize that money right now.
$190.
Besides sports, what will PSA guys gravitate towards? Anything massive. Anything massive. Your Marios, your Halos, Pokemon, obviously. Any massive franchise, the most easiest, recognizable. Your average ass person who does sports cards or who does TCG doesn't need to care about anything that isn't Mario, Zelda, Halo, Pokemon. You know what I mean? The biggest franchises, the most normie things possible. Don't get cute with it. Don't get,
Fair warning.
The Sonic, like, buy shit that is the most recognizable brands, period. That's what I think for the first rollout of PSA. The most popular stuff. Final Fantasy Chronicles 9.8A plus here for $362.50. Tactics is an 8.5A. Nice game, but it does have some cracks on it, unfortunately, on Tactics. But Black Label copies are still very hard to find, so pushing its way to $400 even with the cracks. Tetris sold for $237.50 to end off the big lot of Sega Saturn there. Tactics, yeah, pushing its way to $450 still.
Fair warning.
You just don't find copies. The last 9.0B plus, by the way, earlier this year was $437. So this Tactics 8.5A almost sold for the exact same as 9.0B plus. Which would you rather have? I'm not really sure, but Fox Hunt 9.2A plus pushing its way to $175 here, pushing its way to $200.
$190, 200, 260, 300, 300.
Have they confirmed yet if they'll edit the WADA label on the case in time? Their promo stuff still says WADA with the PSA label on the bottom. I assume, Trevor, I saw that too. I assume they're going to burn all of the existing WADA cases first. So if you are an early submitter to PSA, I assume you're going to get a PSA label with the WADA still written on the case. And once all of those WADA cases are gone, the new one with the PSA will be introduced. I don't know if there's any confirmation on that or any word on that. That's my own assumption. I've seen that as well. I assume they're going to get rid of all the casing before they swap over, though. For right now, it's a WADA case with a new label. So I do believe your PSA labeled games will have a WADA. All of the marketing photos show it with the WADA. I'll just show you guys as what the hell we're talking about here. If you're confused, I don't want the WADA pop report. I want WADA games. I want the big banner photo on WADA games here. WADA is becoming PSA. So right here, right? PSA label on the case. Right down here, you can see it's still using the WADA casing. It's still branded right there as WADA games. So I have to assume that you're going to get a PSA label and a WADA case for now. Maybe it's kind of neat. Maybe it's an Easter egg. Maybe I don't love it if that's the case, but
fair $140.
It's like getting an oval manual in a circle sealed box. Yeah, I don't love it.
Fair warning.
If you do indeed get a WADA casing still, I don't love it. It just feels like it feels like you're almost being punished for being an early adopter when you're going to get the mix and match. Now, maybe some people like it. Maybe some people think that's neat to get the old WADA case. Like I said, it's an ode, an homage to what was. But I don't know, man. I don't know. It doesn't feel great. Poker Face!
You are my favorite streamer, hands down.
Let's go, dude.
I really enjoy your content.
Let's go,
Keep it up,
dude.
buddy. Smile.
Let's go, dude. I appreciate you, man. Genuinely. Thank you, Poker Face. Huge. Thank you for the 5. Thank you. I appreciate you. It sucks and you would hate it. Oh, and homage my ass.
$320.
Oh, Trevor, come on. Come on, Trevor. I'm looking for something positive to say. Come on, can't I say something positive? It's an homage. It's an Easter egg, you know? If you know, you know.
$480.
If you know, one of those. IYKYK, you know? It's it's an inside thing.
$650.
VGA 85 metallic blue Japanese PSP console. This is pretty damn cool, man. The only one on the VGA pop report. The PSP 2000 is what it is here. So yeah. A 2000 metallic blue Japanese VGA 85.
Next lot.
Why is the red one VGA 80 in the showcase, but this one is here? I have no idea, Trevor. That I have no idea. I know nothing about Japanese PSPs or why placement would be such as they are on those, but how can we entice people to buy this graded Ultimate Spider-Man? Let's just throw a non-graded CIB in there as well. At this point, man, I don't question it. I know a lot of these some of these lots where it's inexpensive stuff, I get it. I don't even question it at this point, man. Ultimate Spider-Man is super cool, though. That is a cool game for the collection. $212 there for the 9.28 A+. Halo 2 soundtrack. 9.8 A++. Oh, it's Halo 2 Volume 2.
Fair warning.
The Halo 2 Volume 2 soundtrack.
$10.
There were so many. They needed a Volume 2 for the Halo 2 soundtrack? The game doesn't have that many songs, does it? What's on here?
$20.
Do I know any of it? Prologue. Okay, it's literally just...
Fair warning.
Literally just the songs, hey?
Next lot.
I had no idea they needed a Volume 2. All right. You say so. $200 for Halo 2 Volume 2, Batman Telltale Series, the Latin American version, $44. That is a bold choice to grade these and then hope to sell them at auction. The Latin American version of Batman Telltale? That's bold, man. Halo 3 ODST original soundtrack, 9.88 plus plus. That's kind of sick. $162.50. These soundtracks are kind of sick. You need the volume 2 in 9.88 plus plus. Well, there it is. What do you mean? Why didn't you buy it, Kyle? Why didn't you buy it, Kyle? What the heck, Kyle? It's not even that bad at $200, is it? And we're closing out on Gold Edition of Ultimate Alliance, 9.68 plus. This exact same copy sold May 6th for $375. It's the exact same one. I looked at the, I confirmed the serial numbers. I don't know why someone bought it in May and they're selling it again right now, but it first sold for $375 and right now it just sold for about $280. I don't know. I don't know why you'd buy it in May and sell it in September. May, June, July, August, September. They held it for 4 months. They held it for 4 months and lost like $100. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. Yeah, your pay stubs are bi-weekly. Halo is eternal. Exactly. You need to get fired for the hobby. You need to get fired for the hobby. You should be bidding at work, Kyle. You should be bidding at work. Mua. You mean Mua. Mua. Marvel Ultimate Alliance. You've waited so long for this. Glad to see you back, Greg. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm here every Tuesday. I'm here every Tuesday. What do you mean you're happy to see me? I'm happy I'm back too, but I'm here every Tuesday. Man, I've been back. You know what I mean? I've been back. Should you make tacos for dinner? Yes. I love tacos, but I'm way too lazy to ever make them. So you should make tacos in my honor. And it's not even, welcome back. Welcome back, Cotter. Wow, it feels good. Cheat Code will resume next week, Kiko. We just had a little bit of scheduling issues there. Cheat Code should be back next week. Should be back next week. You need a 9.88 plus Halo 3. Do not sell before. If anyone wants to put you in debt. Beautiful. I need to get myself a new Halo 3 now that I sold mine. You wanted the Amok and Scorcher because you have the Amok and Vertigo prototype? Scorcher was cheap as heck, wasn't it? Like $99, I think. Amok sold for something real. But I think Scorcher was like nothing, if I remember correctly. I think Amok was like 300 and some. All of those big Sega Saturn grades were right in the, 200 to 300, 400 on the high end. None of them really exceeded that. Like I said, they weren't the best titles in the world. I can't even find Amok now. Area 51 was 460. Yeah, I can't even find it now. But any big sales? Not really, Mike. Quiet Weekly. Quiet Weekly, $937.50 with Quake. Actually is the highest selling game of the day today. Minnesota Fats, 906. Taz Escape from Mars, 906. VGA 85 Japanese PSP for 800. And Minish Cap, 9.08 plus for 750. No, not that much huge. Not that much huge stuff. Kind of a quiet weekly auction here, Mike. But Thursday will be fireworks. 6th Generation Showcase auction coming up on Thursday. That's going to be the fun stuff, Mike. If you want a good auction, come out for the modern one on Thursday. We're going to watch Breath of the Wild sell for $1,000. Or sell for $10,000, I mean. Don't worry, Mike. Don't worry. VGA 100 Soul Silver, we're going to be pumping, man. We're going to be pumping. VGA 90 PS2 console, oh, we're going to be pumping, baby. A VGA 80 launch model PS3, oh, we're going to be pumping, baby. Don't you worry. Thursday is right around the corner. You're sure Breath will do more? More than 10,000? What's the comp on it? What's the comp on Breath right now for 95 plus and 10s? Oh, it's always such a bitch. Why do they do this, man? They match it with all the other copies. You know what I mean? Can we just go highest? 95 plus 12,500 is the most it ever sold for. That was almost a year ago. It'll be almost a year ago to the date for that one. So the 10s are 18 to 20. The 95 plus last sold for 12.5 last year. We'll see. There might be other comps. Heritage is giving me goofy comps right now. There might be something else in there, but a year ago without the 10 cross, hey, we'll see. When will liquidity finally dry up on it? I don't know, Trevor. When will liquidity on Breath finally dry up? Maybe never. Maybe never. It is insane that Breath is coming up on 10 years. I agree, dude. I agree. It's nuts that Breath of the Wild is coming up on 10 frickin' years. Fox Hunt was the hidden gem, old school PS1 grail. It's one that means nothing to me, Joseph. I know that Fox Hunt has some value just because we've seen it sell at Heritage and stuff before, but it's a game that means nothing to me. I just think I wasn't deep enough in PS1 collecting. Oh, there's a muck. Sold for $150. Geez, nothing. Nothing on a muck. You can't even find the Fox Hunt now. Did it go over 200? X3, pinball. I guess I could just control F, but it's way more fun to just browse like this, right? This is way more fun. Either way, yeah, Fox Hunt was just something, the lowest selling game of the day. Tonight's biggest loser, Mike. Tonight's biggest loser. Someone submitted someone submitted Tecmo Super Bowl with no manual. Say, what? No manual? No manual. So, yeah, sold for $44. The box is a 9.4, funny enough. Like, the box is damn nice. So, like, someone paid $44 to basically get a really nice box. Which isn't that bad. You know, that's not awful. As it stands, it's freaking useless. But, you know, you break it open, you have a nice box. I don't know. Yeah, it should have just been box only. Exactly. It should have been box only. That is what CGC should do. Carts and cardboard, but that's the stuff clogging the CGC toilet. Yeah, this is the stuff backlogging people, right? This is the stuff backlogging people. 100 business days because people are sending stuff like this. I tell you, man, no respect. No respect for the hobby. No respect for the people in this hobby. Yeah, they could have just got a box grade, Joseph. It genuinely would have been better. I think as a 9.4 box, it would have sold better. You've been meaning to play it for that long? You played about an hour of Breath of the Wild and you had enough Zelda at the time? I've played Breath of the Wild for about 15 to 20 hours. And then I was done sandboxing. You know what I mean? It didn't keep my interest because the narrative and the exploration and stuff, I wanted more linearity. I've talked about Breath before. Like, I love Twilight Princess because it has some, you know, you can go muck around and stuff, but it was a very linear story, narrative-driven game. I enjoyed that way more than I did Breath. Not that Breath is bad, it just didn't hold my interest for, you know, more than 15 to 20 hours. Just is what it is. And yeah, people loved what it is, right? Obviously, open world Zelda. Fucking fantastic, but is what it is what it is. But on that note, you guys, we are back on Thursday. 6th Generation Showcase. It's going to be big. It's going to be big. You played The Witcher 3 before Breath? Oh, man, then yeah, of course. Of course. Of course. I mean, after I finished Skyrim, I was basically done with that genre for years. So, I get it. You spend 80 hours doing something, and it's like, well, I don't need to do that again on a new game. It just, yeah, is what it is. We're back on Thursday, videogames@ha.com. A huge thanks to Heritage sponsoring tonight. Huge thanks to you guys showing up. 6th Generation Showcase on Thursday. It's going to be huge. It's going to be fun. It's going to be big. I'm going to have bids in. We'll see if we can win something. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Have a good night, you guys, and I'll see you on Thursday. Take care.